gon' get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching this video, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and I appreciate all that too. I know y'all like, girl, where you been? What's going on? Like, you ain't updated us, you ain't post nothing, you ain't said nothing. That's not like you. What's going on, y'all? A lot going on, like too much going on. And as y'all can see, this ain't my core. This is not my core. And I'm gonna do a life update. I'm probably gonna drop that tomorrow, a life update, so y'all can know what's going on and why I'm not in my car, okay? And just let y'all know what's been going on. I just want to say, you know, I appreciate y'all hanging in there. I'm about to come back. I do want to participate in Vlogtober, so as of today, I'm starting Vlogtober. I'm going to try to post every day, and if not every day, as much as possible, okay? So y'all getting videos at least every week. Y'all gonna see a video every week, at least three or more videos a week, okay? Different content. I'm gonna try to give y'all different content, you know, story times, other stuff. Now, I did already film a try-on haul that I'm gonna be posting for y'all. I don't know when that's gonna be up. I think I'm gonna put that in 3 parts because it was an hour and 30 minutes. I gotta see how I edit it, how it turned out. I might make it 2 parts, and then at the end I was spilling some tea on some stuff. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but just know I'm coming with the content. I'm sorry I've been gone, y'all. I didn't want to be gone. It's just a lot been going on my mind. My mind space has just been everywhere. But I'm gonna get into it in a life update. I'm gonna drop that tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. Okay, today is October 4th, Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. I'm filming this video today. I'm gonna have this video edited and uploaded today, Wednesday, October 4th. Okay, period, 2023. So let's just get into this story. As y'all can see from the title, I think I'm titling this I took one for the team. So let me just tell y'all how I took one for the team. Yeah, so this video is about me, longtime friend, and some dudes she wanted us to kick it with. Now, as y'all know, longtime friend, anything could happen when I'm with her, okay? Because she just is the eventful person. Now, mind you, I don't want y'all to get it twisted. I do know that she be having me in some shit, but I used to have her in shit too. So I don't want y'all to just be like, dang, every time you hang out with her, you always got her in some shit. I be having her in shit too. I'm gonna tell more story times about all kind of stuff that I got her into and stuff like that, okay? We had a very toxic friendship, all that kind of stuff, but you know, I loved her. Like, we was good friends until the end. Like, you know, it really even broke my damn heart when we stopped being cool for hella long, you know? Even though she put me through hella shit, I put her through hella shit. That was my girl. That was my ace. That was my boo. And I'm gonna tell y'all like a mini story time of my first experience with a girl. It was with longtime friends. So as y'all can, we was close. That was my boo. That was my girl. And we used to call each other boo. I used to be like, hey, boo. She used to be like, hey, boo. That was her word, though. But anyway, yeah, I hope y'all like my hair. I haven't filmed a video yet with my hair. This is how my twists came out. They not fresh, but you feel me? They is still popping. They is still cute. Y'all, I got my eyebrows done. I got them waxed and tinted. They look so good. I'm so happy. I haven't got my eyebrows done in like a few years. And I went back to the girl who used to do my eyebrows, and she did the damn thing. It's a little old now, but they still look good. My hair still look good. Everything still look good, period. All right, y'all, let's get into the story. Okay, so one day, a longtime friend hit me up. She was like, ooh, girl, I met these boys on MySpace, or I met this boy on MySpace, and he want to kick it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'm down. Boys kicking it, yes, I'm there. You feel me? Y'all know I was boy crazy back then. So I'm like, all right, cool. I really don't even ask too many questions. I really didn't care. All I asked was, is he going to have a friend there for me? She was like, yeah. He gonna have a friend there for you. He actually gonna have a couple friends there. Do you know anybody else who want to come? I start hitting other friends. Nobody really wanted to come. Now, mind y'all, I always been a hoochie mama. So this particular day, it was like a weekend. She hit me, and it looked like it was gonna be warm outside. So like it was warm outside at first. So y'all, our California fall, because I think this was around fall. It was either around fall or spring. I can't remember. But in our fall and spring, like it could be cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon, and then in the evening it'll get back cold. So you feel me? It's looking sunny outside. It's looking warm. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going outside in my hoochie mama clothes. Now, I wasn't as hoochie back then as I am now. You feel me? Because my mama wasn't having all that. But I had put on some shorts and like a cute little top and some sandals. And when me and longtime friend linked up, she came to my house. I gave her something to wear. She kind of had on the same thing. We had on shorts, cute little shirts, and some sandals. So I'm just like, oh girl, what they look like? Show me his picture. Like, is he cute? She like showing me his MySpace picture. I'm like, okay, he cute. Mind you, these dudes are black dudes or whatever. And if y'all don't know, longtime friend, she is Latina. So yeah, I don't know if I ever explained that. Longtime friend, she is Latina. But the dudes we was linking up with, they was black. So yeah, so I'm just like, okay, he cute. So most likely his friend's gonna be cute, or you know, at least somebody I could connect with. And you feel me? So we just you know, doing our finishing touches. Now I was like, girl, do you know exactly where we going? Because as y'all know, longtime friend don't be getting all the details to sometimes where we be going. So she was like, yeah, he gave me his address is in Antioch. Now mind y'all, Antioch is small but big. Like, it's like Antioch is big. Like, there's many different parts to Antioch, okay? So I'm just like, all right, girl, you know what bus we gonna take? Like, do you know what part of Antioch he gonna be in? And she was like, yeah, it's over there by Hillcrest. Now Hillcrest is a large area. There's multiple sides to Hillcrest. But I'm just like, okay, whatever. She know what bus we getting on. She got the address. Now y'all gotta think, this was back a long time ago, so we didn't have Google Maps and GPS and shit like that to where like we could type in somebody's address and know exactly where to go. Like, now you can put in somebody's address on Google Maps and it'll tell you how to get there by foot, by bus, by train, by Uber, driving, all those. We didn't have all of that. Okay, so you needed to know what bus to get on, what bus stop to get off at. If you needed to transfer, like, you needed all this information. So I'm asking her, like, you got all the info? She like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. So before we leave, we stop at a store. We get some little snacks. We have some little tree skis. We roll it up. We blow down the house before we get on the bus. We get on the bus. We lit as hell. Back then, y'all know when I was fresh, not fresh blowing down the house, but it was still at that stage where, you know, when you can smoke and you just got the giggles, you just be hella lit. You be on Clyde 9000. You ain't got to smoke hella, you know, back to back to get on Clyde 9000. You can smoke one and you be there. You feel me? So whatever. So we on the bus, we chilling. At some point, y'all, I like doze off. I wake up and she like, oh, we at the bus stop. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we get off the bus and I'm like, okay, so where do we go from here? And she's like, oh, let me call him so he can give me directions, like how to walk from where we at to where his house is. So she get on the phone and he like, oh, where you at? And she's like, let's just say we at a 7-Eleven on Acreswood Street. And he like, you're not in the right area. That's not where you were supposed to get off at the bus. And she was like, I thought you said get off at stop number 22 on Acreswood Street. He was like, no, you gotta go down and go to the other side and just all this kind of shit. So I'm like, okay. So we're like, well, can we walk from where we're at to where you at, or do we need to get back on the bus? So he talking about y'all can walk from where y'all at. I'm gonna tell y'all where to go. So he giving us walking directions or whatever, and so we just walking. All of a sudden, she not on the phone with him no more. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, I don't hear you asking him what's next. Like, she was like, oh, he said just keep walking down and we gonna run into them. I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all, we walking for a good like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, how long? 15 minutes is a long time to be motherfucking walking. My legs are getting tired. Mind y'all, we left like mid-afternoon, so let's just say like 2, 3. So the hot part of the day is usually like 11 to like 3, 4. And then after that, it's starting to get cold. So let's just say we already been traveling since we left. So say if we left the house around 2, it's already coming up on 3, because we went to the store, we got on the bus ride was like 30-45 minutes, and now we have been walking for like 20 minutes or so. So it's been a good hour or so. So now it's like 3 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, we walking down. So I'm like, we're not seeing them, girl, call him. So she called him, he not answering. So I'm like, okay, where do we go from here? Like, I thought, you know what I mean? I'm getting frustrated because I'm just like, bitch, I'm tired of walking. Like, I don't like being lost, y'all. Once I feel lost, I get to panicking. Now, mind y'all, we not by no bus no more. We deep in the neighborhood. We not by no buses and shit. Like, you feel me? I'm just like mini panicking because I'm just like, where do we go? Like, do I even remember how to get back to the bus stop? Like, shit, we didn't did so many turns, left, right, here, this, and that. Like, I don't really remember how to get back to the bus stop, and I haven't seen the bus stop for a little minute because we deep in the neighborhood. Like, what the fuck? So he not answering. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, I feel like we should turn around and go back because I don't like being lost. So we turn around, we like, at least let's go back to the bus stop. And if he hits you by the time we get back to the bus stop, we'll just ask him, should we just get back on the bus and get off at like the next stop or something? Because like all this fucking walking, I'm not feeling it. We getting lost. I don't like it. Mind you, if it's fall or spring, the sun is starting, it's not setting, but you know, like the sun is eventually going to go down within the next hour or so. You feel me? So we start walking back to the bus. We get back, we eventually we find the bus stop. So we just over there at the bus stop, and I'm just like, okay, he still haven't hit you back. She like, no. So I'm just like, if he don't hit you back in like 5-10 minutes, we're gonna cross the street and get back on the bus and go home, because I ain't feeling this. So eventually he hit her. He was like, yeah, just get back on the bus and go down 3 stops. We get back on the bus. We go down 3 stops. We get off at the bus. He's talking about he gonna be at the bus stop. We get to this bus stop 3 stops down. Ain't nobody at this motherfucking bus stop. So I'm just like, okay, now I feel like he playing with us. He playing with us. Mind y'all, now it's going on 3:30, 3:40. Sun's starting to slowly go down. So I'm like, okay, the breeze is slowly fucking coming in. It's getting cold as fuck. So she called him and she like, we at the bus stop, where you at? He like, I'm at the bus stop, I don't see y'all. And we're like, you said take 3 stops down and get off. He was like, oh my bad, I mean come down 4 stops, get off at the next stop. And we're just like, I'm just like, nah girl, I feel like he playing games with us. Like, I'm not feeling this. Like, is this a setup? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how long you been talking to him on MySpace? Like, what all do you know about him? Because like, I ain't liking how this is going or whatever. And she was like, girl, just chill. We gonna get there. Like, just chill. They gonna smoke us out and stuff. Like, just chill. I'm like, all right, friend, because I know I didn't have us some hot shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We ain't really got nothing else to do today. It's like a Saturday. I'm like, all right, whatever. So he just like, walk down. Y'all shouldn't be that far. So we're telling him like, okay, this is what we see. This is where we at. He like, yeah, y'all close. So we're walking, and we get to that next bus stop walking, which was like 5-10 minutes away. Maybe not even. Nobody's at this motherfucking bus stop. So now it's getting cold to me. Because once my motherfucking arms and legs, I'm cold. Once I get that little breeze, it's a wrap. You feel me? Like, now I'm cold, I'm freezing, I'm shaking like a stripper and shit, because now I'm fucking freezing. So I'm just like, damn. So he like, oh, I went back in the house. I'm about to come back out and walk to that bus stop. Y'all just stay right there. So we at this bus stop, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, why is he playing these games? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is weird. But I'm just like, I'm gonna keep it cool. I'm gonna keep it cute. I ain't gonna flip the fuck out. So we standing there, like another 10 minutes come by. It's getting cold as fuck now. I'm just like, oh my God, like, it's hella cold, y'all. I put my motherfucking arms in my shirt because I'm just cold as hell. I'm just like, I don't know where we at. I ain't never really been to this part. I don't know where the fuck we at. I'm just like, I don't like this. I don't like being lost. I don't like knowing where I'm at. We just walking around. I don't even really know what these people look like. She showed me a picture, but you can see a picture of somebody and then you see them in person, and you sometimes you might not could tell that it's them. Not saying it's like a catfish or anything. I'm just saying. You feel me? Like, I just seen a quick little picture and was just like, okay, I ain't look at the nigga, analyze the nigga like, okay, if I see this nigga, oh yeah, that's him right there. So eventually we see a couple of dudes, and let's just say like 3 dudes walking up to the bus stop. So I'm like, this better be these niggas. So they walk up, and as they getting closer, she was like, yeah, this him. He looked like him. I'm like, okay, cool. So he come up, he introduced himself. Instantly, when I seen his friends, I was irritated. They was not cute. They was ugly as, I don't want to say ugly, but they just wasn't my type. They wasn't my type. They was not my type. And I was just like, damn, like, okay, but I ain't gotta, it ain't gotta be, I ain't gotta like the nigga to kick it with a nigga and we have a good time. So I'm just like, all right. So we walk in, we all introducing each other. I'm just like, yeah, like, y'all niggas had us on a wild goose chase. Like, what's up with that? Like, it's cold as hell. And he was like, did nobody tell y'all asses to come outside with no clothes on? And I was just like, oh, excuse me, sir. Calm down. I was like, when we left the house and got here, it wasn't cold yet. He was like, but y'all knew by the time y'all left it was gonna be cold, so why y'all didn't bring no jackets? And I'm like, well, you know what? He do got a point. But I was like, nigga, because, like, the fuck, like, shit, I really didn't have no motherfucking comeback. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, you got that one. You got that one. So we gonna call the dude she was talking to. We just gonna call him longtime friend Boo. The friend that I encountered, we gonna call him Mr. Dusty, cause that nigga was dusty as hell. So the friends, we all just mingling, talking, getting, casual, like, okay, I'm like, anyway, I'm Shayla, what's y'all names? They saying each other's names, be introducing ourselves, we just walking or whatever. We laughing about the little shit about the jacket or whatever. We get to his house or whatever, and he was just like, okay, y'all can come in, because I'm like, can we come in, or are we kicking it outside, because the bitch is cold. I mean, I probably didn't say that, but I'm like, I'm cold, like, are we kicking it inside or outside? Because now I'm like, he got a point, a major point. Like, we wasn't thinking, like, why the hell we come outside with these little ass clothes on, no jacket, and I didn't even confirm whether we was gonna be inside or outside kicking it. He was like, nah, y'all could come in. Ain't nobody here. My people's is out of town or gone or something. I don't know. They gone for the day. So I'm like, all right, cool. So yeah, we go inside. He lived in a nice house. It was nice in there. Cool little 2-story house. So we go up to his room. We all kicking. He had a big old room. We came in his room. He had like he had a bed, and then he had like a futon type couch or whatever, little couch in his room. So I'm sitting on the couch or whatever, and Mr. Dusty, he comes sit next to me. He was like, what's up with you? Like, you cute. Like, why you acting scary? And I was like, how am I acting scary? Because, y'all, I'm being quiet. Like, after we had that little conversation outside and we came in the house, when I sat down, I wasn't really saying nothing. Because I'm just like, these niggas is ugly. So I'm just like, I don't really know y'all like that. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm cool. Like, what you talking about? He was just like, oh, okay. Like, I think you cute. Like, I want to get to know you more. And I'm just like, okay. So we having small talk. I'm just going to entertain him because we here. And I just want to have a cool time. Like, you feel me? Like, he probably cool. I ain't got to like this nigga. I ain't got to date this nigga. We could just have a cool time. So I'm sitting here, Mr. Dusty sitting here, the other friend that's just the other friend, and then longtime friend Herbu, they on his bed. So he put on some music, they get to rolling up, they like, oh, y'all want to blow down the house? I'm like, yeah, at least if I can get a little lit, then, maybe this could work. I don't know. So we all sitting there listening to the music or whatever. We all making small talk, and Mr. Dusty is just over here just like whispering shit in my ear, but I'm paying this nigga dust. Like, I ain't really saying that. I'm just like, oh, you silly, like, you stupid. So after so long, you feel me, I get lit, I get a little relaxed. I'm like, all right, cool. I start kind of entertaining him. I'm like, okay, he funny, y'all. He saying little funny stuff. Like, he cool. I'm like, I can entertain him. So we talking or whatever, and we started flirting. Now, at one point, Longtime friend and her boo, they left the room. I don't know where they went. They probably like went downstairs or to somebody else's room in the house. So I'm upstairs with in longtime friend boo room with the two niggas. So I'm kind of feeling uncomfortable, but I'm just like, okay, you know, the other friend, he just cooling. He ain't really saying too much. He just chilling. You know, it should be fine. So me and Mr. Dusty, like I said, we get to talking, a little baby flirting or whatever. So he get to touching on my thigh and shit, and I'm just like, whoa. You know, when a nigga gets touching on your thigh, you know he trying to do some things with you. So I'm just like, no, like, chill out, like, calm down. He was just like, man, I ain't trying to do nothing with you. I just can't touch on your thigh. And I'm just like, you know, like, why you want to touch on my thigh, y'all? Back then, too, like, I gave in to peer pressure. Not all the time, but a lot of times I was. So I was just like, all right, because I didn't want to seem like a square or whatever. So I'm just like, all right. But he not like rubbing or nothing on my thigh. He just like grabbing on my thigh. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we just listening to the music. I'm singing the music or whatever. And then at some point, like, the nigga tried to kiss me. So when he leaned in to try to kiss me, y'all, and I smelled this nigga breath, y'all, his breath smelled like death. I was just like, ooh, like, like, the little bit of like I kind of have for you just really just went all out the fucking window. So I'm just like, ooh, don't be kissing me, I don't know you. So the friend got up, he was like, you know how dudes give each other that look like, okay, like, yeah. So he gave his like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go downstairs and see what longtime friend boo doing, and I'm gonna come back up in a minute. So he go out the room, and old boy was like, let's get in his bed. And I'm like, I'm not getting in his bed, like, I'm cool right here, like, I don't want to get in his bed. So he like, lay down then, like, let's chill, like, lay down. And I'm like, I don't want to lay down. So he just keep asking. I'm like, all right, cool. So we laying there together or whatever. He rubbing on my thigh, but y'all, the whole time I'm just like, your breath smells like motherfucking shit. Like, it was cool at first until your fucking dragon breath hit my fucking nose. Now I'm just like, okay, I don't even want to be here no more. I'm ready to fucking go. Like, you blowing my hot. So at some point, y'all, he just kept trying to like rub on me or whatever and kiss on me. I gave in. So I'm making out with him or whatever. But the whole time in my head, I'm just like, oh my fucking God, like, this nigga breath stank. Like, I'm just like, oh my God. So we making out or whatever. And then I was just like, at some point I was just like, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm about to get up. So I go to the bathroom, and I didn't even have to use the bathroom at this point. I just go in the bathroom. I'm just like, oh my fucking God. So I'm walking around the house after I leave out the bathroom. I'm looking for longtime friend. I'm like, where this bitch at? Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, longtime friend, where you at? Like, bitch, where the fuck you at? Like, pop up out one of these rooms. So they pop up out one room, and she's like, what's up? Like, what's going on? I'm like, girl, when we leaving? And she like, why? Like, I'm having a good time with my boo. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, but his friends, they ugly, dusty, and his breath stank. I'm like, I just really don't want to be here no more. She was just like, oh my God, can we just stay for a little bit longer till we leave? I'm just like, okay, girl, like, whatever. So I'm just like, can we all just like kick it together? Like, I don't want to be left in a room with him by myself. Like, can y'all just come back in the room, or like, or we all go in the living room or something? She like, all right, let me go tell my boo and see if we can all go downstairs because I'm hungry. Let's see if they got something to eat. So I'm like, all right. So she come out the room. She was like, oh, okay, yeah, my boo said we can make some food in his kitchen. So we go downstairs, and y'all, we just going through his snack shit. We just getting hella snacks and shit, and he put on a movie. So we all in the living room, we watching a movie and stuff, and everything going cool. I'm just chilling there. I'm really not trying to pay Mr. Dusty no mind, because I'm just like, damn, nigga, your breath is fucking kicking. Like, I'm not really feeling you. Like, you know, as soon as you stop liking a nigga, everything they do is irritated. It don't even matter what it is. That nigga could just be like, how you doing today? You'd be like, irritated. So I'm just like, but y'all, he just all up on me and everything, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, I'm just so ready for him to get up off me. So, longtime friend, her boo, they is getting real frisky on this couch. Like I said, longtime friend, she one of them people, she don't care. She don't care who she in front of. Like, she don't give no shits. So I'm just like, ooh, girl, like, chill out. Like, don't do too much. Don't do too much. Like, we all right here. She like, girl, I don't care. Like, that's why we went in the room. That's why we went in the room. And I'm like, okay, but we all supposed to be kicking it. And she was like, you got his friend. I thought you liked his friend. And I was like, looking at her like, bitch, I just told you I don't fucking like the friend. His motherfucking breath stank. Like, what is you talking about? He was like, oh, so you like me? You like me? And I was like, I'm like, man, you cool. I'm like, you cool or whatever. Like, I don't know you like that to like you like that. He was like, you don't think I'm sexy? And I was just like, you cool. You know, like, you cool. So I'm just like, okay. So at some point, y'all, I actually had to use the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. This nigga comes and he walks in the bathroom with me. And I'm just like, what you doing? He was just like, you don't want me to come in here with you? And I'm just like, no, I just want to use the bathroom. Like, get out. So he leave out the bathroom. I go in the bathroom. I use the bathroom or whatever. And I'm opening the door. And when I open the door, y'all, he walks back in the bathroom and shut the door. So I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just like, get out. Like, you doing too much. He was like, nah, like, just give me another kiss. Like, I like your lips. Your lip hella soft. And I'm just like, I don't want to kiss. Like, I don't want to kiss no more. So he just like pushing all up on me. And like I said, y'all, at that time I was giving into fucking peer pressure. So y'all, we kissing, we making out all in the bathroom. And at some point I was like, okay, you know what? You know, I might give in to this motherfucker. Because like I said back then, y'all, I was like, I don't know. I just will really fall into peer pressure. So we kissing and stuff, y'all. Like, the nigga picked me up and like I'm wrapped my legs around him. So we just like deep making out in this motherfucking bathroom or whatever. So in my mind, I'm just like, do I really want to do something with him? Do I not? Like, I just don't know. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm conflicted. Like, his breath fucking stank. He dusty. Mind y'all, I didn't even describe y'all what he had on. This nigga had on some fucking Vans. They was busted. He had on, like, back then, y'all, niggas would wear jeans hella big. He had on these big ass pants, y'all. They looked dirty as fuck. He had on this white t-shirt, and the white t-shirt was dirty as fuck. That's why I call him Mr. Dusty, because he was looking dusty as fuck. So, you feel me? Like, y'all, he started trying to like take off my pants, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, like, like, I don't know. I just really don't know. Like, I'm not really into it, but you know, it was feeling good, but I wasn't like into it, y'all. So I'm just like playing like, nah, like chill out, just chill out. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, calm down. He like, man, come on, y'all know how niggas be doing, trying to talk you into some shit. Like, come on, like, just, man, stop being scary. And I'm just like, I'm not even being scary. I was just like, I really don't even know you. I just met you today. Like, shit, really, I don't even really know your name, because Mr. Dusty was like a nickname. It wasn't even like his real name. Like, just say his name was Trayvon. They was calling him Trey. And I'm like, shit, I really don't even know you. Is this really even your name? So he like, man, you worried about the wrong thing. Like, you worried about the wrong thing. Like, what do you, like, come on, just like take your pants off. So I'm just like, no. So y'all, he get to a point where he kind of like got my pants down a little bit, and he trying to, you know, fondle around. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So we doing that, and the other friend, the Mr., we just gonna call him Mr. Irrelevant, y'all, he comes to the door, and he's knocking on the door. He like, hey bro, let me in. And I'm just like, what the fuck? He was like, come on, like, let me in. I'm like, no, I'm in here. And he like, man, open the door. So I'm like, you better not fucking open that door. Like, what the fuck going on? So he like, man, you know what's up? And I'm like, I don't know what's up. Like, I'm already in here making out with you, letting you fondle on me, and I don't even really like you like that. Like, I'm really taking one for the team. Like, and you feel me? Like, I'm really not into it. Like, I'm 20% into it, but really I'm not. I'm just, you know, in the moment, because I used to fall into peer pressure easy. So I'm in my head like, what the fuck going on? Like, why is his friend trying to come in the bathroom? Like, I'm lost. I'm confused. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, you better not fucking open that door. And he was just like, you gonna let me get some if I don't open the door? And I was just like, nigga, you're not gonna get any regardless, especially now. He was like, man, you playing. So he told Mr. Irrelevant, he was like, man, He was like, man, nah, bruh, like, we in here. So I'm like, yeah, like, what the fuck? So now I'm just extra turned off. So I'm just like, man, I'm about to leave up out of here. So I leave up out the bathroom and I go back in the living room, and longtime friend her boo, they still on the couch making out or whatever, talking. So I'm just like, girl, like, is you ready to go? Because I'm ready to fucking go. Like, this nigga is doing too much. I don't know what's up with his friend. His friend trying to come in the bathroom. He know I'm up in the bathroom. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I know these niggas don't think nothing like that about to go on, because I don't get down like that. Like, hell nah. And he was like, man, I was just playing with you. I was just playing with you. I knew y'all was in the bathroom. I was just trying to see what y'all was doing. And I was like, why does it matter what y'all was doing? He was like, because you like my bro, huh? You like my bro. I was like, he cool. Like I keep saying. So she like, all right, girl, like, we can get ready to go. So I'm like, all right, cool. So by the time we about to leave out, y'all, it's dark outside. So he was like, y'all want to blow down the house again, and we'll walk y'all to the bus stop. So I'm like, all right, cool. We walking to the bus stop, we blowing down the house or whatever, and the friend is just like all up on me, and he just seemed like the type of dude, like, if you reject him, like, you keep fucking rejecting him, like, he gonna do too much. So I wanted to avoid that, because I've had situations where I wasn't trying to do something with a guy, and then they start just talking hella shit about you or being hella mean. So I'm really just like trying to still flirt with him and be cool with him, because he just seemed like that type of nigga. You could tell he was dusty as fuck, and it's usually the dusty as fuck niggas who want to turn up on you when you don't want to do shit with them. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. So we blowing down the house or whatever, he all up on me or whatever, and he was like, let me blow the smoke in your mouth. And I'm just like, what? Like, like, your breath stank. You want to blow weed smoke in my mouth? Like, what the fuck? So I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm good. He's like, man, come on. Like, man, you keep doing this shit. And I'm just like, man, chill out. Like, what the fuck is like up with you? Like, why you so pressed? Like, I probably didn't say pressed. I was like, what was we saying then? I probably was like, you doing too much. Like, why you keep doing too much? Like, you don't want doing too much. Like, you thirsty or something. Was we saying thirsty then? I don't know. Whatever terminology we was using then, that's probably what I was saying. Probably like, you doing too much. Like, you doing too much. So he's just like, come on, like, it's not gonna hurt you. Like, damn, you act like I'm doing something that hurts you. And I'm just like, no, but like, I just don't want to do that. So finally I gave in, y'all, and I let him blow the smoke in my mouth. Y'all, when he blew that fucking smoke in my mouth, y'all, why the fuck? I y'all, party foul. Like, party foul. Why the fuck did I like throw up a little bit and it got in his mouth? Because, y'all, his breath was just stinking so fucking bad. And then, like, we smoking again. We didn't ate and shit. Like, it's just like, 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 it was just so fucking nasty. Like I tasted it. I ate his breath. And y'all know when you can smell something hella stanky and you taste it, like, y'all, like, my stomach just was not fucking with it. So I like threw up a little bit and it got into his mouth. He was like, what the fuck, bitch? Did you just fucking throw up in my mouth? And I was like, oh my god, like, my bad. Like, I don't feel good. Like, I told you I didn't want to do that shit. He was like, why the fuck you didn't say that, y'all? He's going off. And I'm just like, I told you I didn't want to do that shit. Like, what the fuck? So, mind you, we behind everybody. It's like longtime friend, the friend in the middle or whatever. They all talking or whatever, laughing at something. And me and him was like kind of in the back. So they stop and they like, what the fuck going on? Like, one thing I will say though about longtime friend, like, she did some shady shit, but she'll pop off. She like, what the fuck? Don't be talking to my sister like that. Mind y'all, she older than me. She like, don't talk to my little sister like that. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, what's the problem? And I'm just so in shock. Cause I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't expecting that to fucking happen. I'm just like, oh my god, like, I couldn't even say nothing. He was like, man, this bitch hella nasty. She just fucking threw up in my fucking mouth. So they like, what the fuck? Like, how did she throw up in your mouth? He was like, man, I blew the smoke in her mouth. Like, what is it called? Shotgun. Like, he was like, I tried to shotgun with her and she fucking threw up in my fucking mouth. So I started laughing because I'm just like, The fuck, I told your ass I didn't want to fucking kiss you. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I told you I didn't want to do this. You kept fucking asking me, and then I just gave in. Like, it's not my fucking fault that your fucking breath stank. Like, the fuck, that's not my fault. Like, that's a you thing. That's not a Shayla thing. That's a you fucking thing. Like, you knew you was about to kick it with a female. You should have brushed your motherfucking teeth or popped some gum into your mouth. Like Mr. Dusty. Mind you, you should have put on some motherfucking clean clothes. Because how the fuck is you this dusty? And mind you, his friends ain't his friends. Because the other friends was cool. Even the other friend, Mr. Irrelevant, even though he wasn't cute, like, he was still dressed. Like, he looked it cool. But Mr. Dusty, like, he just wasn't dressed. Because it's like, if you gonna be a ugly nigga, like, you gotta be clean as fuck. Like, you gotta be fresh as fuck. You gotta be coming fitted down, smelling good. Like, you gotta have something else going on besides your looks if you not that cute in the face. And I don't care what nobody say. You know what you is. Like, even if you not cute, yeah, of course, to yourself, you should tell yourself, like, you look good. But, like, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Like, to each his own. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But some people just not pleasant to look at to the majority of people. Let's just say it like that. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, there's plenty of people who think I'm ugly. So, you feel me? I don't know. Maybe just to me, I felt like that. But, hey, it is what it is. So, y'all, he just talking hella shit. Mind you, like, I didn't like hella throw up in his mouth. Like, most of it stayed in my mouth. So, like, after it happened, like, I'm spitting out the throw up. I'm just like, I'm stuck or whatever. And then after I did get the throw up in my mouth and I started laughing, like, he just talking hella shit, but he like hella spitting his shit. Cause, like, I'm sure he wanted to fucking throw up. Like, cause if somebody else's throw up fucking hit my mouth, I'm gonna want to fight you, bitch. Like, that's a threat. Like, you feel me? So that's why I wasn't really saying nothing. But I'm just like the fuck? Like, you wanted to do it. I told you I didn't want to. And he was like, man, if you felt like you needed to throw up, why you just didn't fucking say that? Like, you hella fucking nasty. You a dirty ass bitch just saying hella shit. Longtime friend going off on him like, don't talk to my fucking sis like that. Don't talk to her like that. Da, 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 da. So Mr. Irrelevant, he like, hey, y'all, just chill out. He was like, man, that is nasty, though. He was like, but, I mean, you wanted to do that shit with her. That's what you get. He like, man, fuck you, nigga. Like, the fuck, that shit ain't cool. Everybody kind of laughing. So he getting hella mad. He like, bitch, I should beat your fucking ass. Like, y'all think this shit funny? That shit ain't funny. Like, y'all, he going in. But I'm still, like, snickering. But I'm not saying nothing because I'm just like, damn, like, that is nasty. Like, I feel where he coming from. So I'm just like, like, my bad. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Like, you act like I purposely threw up in your fucking mouth. Like, nigga, the fuck, if anything, it's your fault. Your fucking breath smells like fucking baby dookie. And y'all know what that baby dookie smell like. And if you don't know what baby dookie smell like, I'm jealous. But y'all know that baby dookie be strong, stanky, nasty, and if you get in your like, people ask me why I don't have no more kids, and that right there, that baby dookie is the number one factor. Not even the crying, not even the up late, none of that. Like, changing baby diapers is, that motherfucking shit will test you. That's the true test of a parent, having to change your fucking baby's diapers. But anyways, besides the point. So I'm just like, my bad. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't need to or whatever. But I'm just like, the bus gonna be coming soon, so we need to get to the bus. So I just keep walking. He talking hella shit. Longtime friend kind of arguing with him. And I'm just like, girl, come on. Like, we need to get on the bus. So we start continuing walk to the bus stop. So y'all, he's getting hella mad because his friends is laughing at him. And y'all, like, he's like, man, bitch, I'm about to beat your ass. So I'm like, it's not even that serious. Like, it was an accident. So I'm walking off because I'm just like, what the fuck ever. I'm like, this nigga not about to touch me. So I start walking, but I'm walking fast. Cause like I said, he looked at like one of them niggas. Mind y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, these some Berkeley niggas. These some Berkeley niggas, like, I don't know what it was with longtime friend. Y'all know that one story I told where we went to Berkeley to hang out with the niggas with a longtime friend? I don't know. I don't know what was up with her and these Berkeley niggas. I have no idea. But whatever. And no offense to y'all Berkeley niggas. Some of y'all is cool, but some of y'all is a little, I don't know, a little different. I'm just saying. If you from the Bay, you know. So I'm walking because now I'm kind of getting scared because, like, he looked like one of them niggas who will beat a bitch ass. So I'm just like, long time friend, like, come on. Like, we're on this street and it's like, I could see the bus coming. Like, I see the bus. I'm like, come on, let's get to the bus stop because I see the bus coming. So I'm like speed walking because I'm scared. And I'm like, come on. So she starts walking and she's like, yeah, nigga, like, you lame as fuck anyway. And she starts walking. And the friends, they laughing or whatever. I get to the bus stop, so I'm just standing right there at the bus stop. And like, he's still walking. Now he's walking fast and he's looking mad. So I'm looking at him and I'm looking at this bus. I'm like, come on, bus, like, I need you to hurry up because this nigga looking like he about to slap the fuck out of me. So he get there before the bus get there. And he's just like, bitch, I should slap you, y'all. He all in my face like, bitch, I should slap you. Bitch, I should slap you. And I'm just like, I said I was sorry, y'all. Like, I'm not even really trying to argue with him. Mind you, I was good for arguing down with a nigga. But I'm just like, I felt bad. So I was just like, I said I'm sorry. Like, it was an accident. So finally the bus come, y'all, and I'm just like, come on, long time friend, because she was over there cupcaking with her boo saying bye, and I'm like, the bus here, like, come on. I'm just like, I said I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all, he's like all in my face. So as I'm trying to get on the bus, I bumped him because he wasn't moving. So I kind of like bumped him to get out of my way. And y'all, this nigga pushed the fuck out of me. He was like, stupid ass bitch. And like push me. And I'm like, oh, you fucking weird ass nigga, what the fuck? So the bus driver like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, leave her alone. Like, bus driver just like, what the fuck going on? Because mind y'all, I'm like getting up on the bus, so I kind of fall, but I grabbed the rail so I didn't like all the way fall and bust my shit on this motherfucking bus. But I'm like talking hella shit. And here come long time friend. She like, you bitch ass nigga. I know you didn't punch my sister. You bitch ass nigga. It was like, fuck you ugly ass bitches, nasty ass bitches. Just talking hella shit. So yeah, whatever. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you, you ugly ass nigga. That's why your breath was stank. Now I'm talking hella shit because now I'm on the bus. And I know I'm about to leave. And the bus driver right here, the bus driver not gonna let that happen to us. I'm like, that's why your fucking breath smell like death, you ugly ass, dusty ass nigga, them dirty ass fans you got on, stupid ass nigga, just talking hella shit. Like, I'm really popping my shit now, because I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to get on this bus and I ain't never gonna see your ugly ass again. He like, oh, okay, bitch, let me catch you. I'm gonna have my people beat your ass, sisters, because I don't know, he said something. He like, I have them beat your ass, you stupid ass, ugly ass bitch. I'm like, yeah, whatever, nigga. You didn't do nothing to the bus, can you, ugly ass nigga? So yeah, anyway, y'all, we eventually get on the bus or whatever. We sit down and I'm just looking at longtime friend. She looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, me taking one for the team backfired. I should have just sat my ass there and just been cool and just, you feel me? Like, I should have just stand tall on what I said, and I didn't want to like fornicate with you. I didn't want to kiss with you. I didn't want to even really do any of those things with you. But I got a little high and I fell into peer pressure, and you kept wanting to put your mouth on my mouth and your breath stank. I'm like, it was totally an accident. So we on the bus, like, we just looking at each other for a good minute. Then we just start bust out laughing. I'm just like, what the fuck? She just like, what the fuck? She was like, Shayla. I'm like, bitch. She's like, what happened? Like, what? I'm just like, girl, I don't know. It was just like his breath just got stankier as time went on. And when he blew that smoke in my mouth, I don't know. That shit just, I tasted that shit and bitch, I threw up a little bit and it got in his mouth. I was like, it was an honest mistake. Like, y'all, mind you, I was disgusted. I was embarrassed. Like, that shit was weird as fuck. Like, I was just like, oh my god, like, I hope I never see these people again. If you ever kick it with it, I never want to see them ever again. Like, that is so embarrassing. That is so nasty. Like, oh my god. So we talking about it on the whole way on the bus or whatever. We finally get to my house, y'all. It's cold as hell, and yeah, that was that. That was me taking one for the team gone wrong. And I never saw them again ever. And if I did, I would probably look down and run. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because even though that nigga was disrespectful as fuck for pushing me, I feel it. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad, because I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck if somebody threw up and it got in my mouth. Bitch, I'm gonna want to fight too. So I was just like, I hope I never see this nigga again. Like, I was just like, oh my god. Anytime I would go to Antioch too, I'd be looking. Mind you, I didn't even really remember what this nigga looked like. Anyway, so shit, I could have saw that nigga. That nigga would have ran up on me, and I would have been like, what the fuck? What the fuck I do to this nigga? Oh, that must be that one nigga. But yeah, I just want to say, for all the ladies out there, especially the young ladies, don't fall into peer pressure. No means no. If you don't like a motherfucker, you not interested in a motherfucker, you don't want to do something with a motherfucker, no means no. If that nigga want to call you scary, that nigga want to call you boosty, that nigga want to call you boring, that nigga want to call you lame, okay, and be lame. Okay, because I didn't fell into some peer pressure and got myself in some real situations where, like, that shit used to haunt me for a long time. Like, I got this story time I'm gonna tell y'all, like, later on. Like, I got this mini series that I'm gonna tell y'all about how I lost my virginity, the guy I lost my virginity to, and how I got in a fake little entanglement with him and his cousin, and how his cousin tried to set me up on some crazy ass shit. It was just a lot, because I don't want to say it was like a peer pressure thing, but like, that was one of the times, like, I didn't fall into peer pressure and I didn't let what was trying to happen. But it was like a really traumatic and scary encounterment. And I'm gonna tell that story time later. I think I'm gonna tell that story time when I get to 5K subscribers. I'm gonna tell that little mini series, because it is a very deep thing that happened. Like, it started off cool, and then shit turned left, and that shit really stuck with me for a long time. Like, y'all, that shit had me traumatized for a long time. But yeah, don't fall into peer pressure. Like, I know it be like, dang, like, I don't want to seem lame, or I don't want this person to hurt me, or I don't want this person to be mean to me, or or, you know, even like peer pressure when you like somebody, like, you might be thinking, like, if I don't do something with this person, they're not gonna like me anymore. And it's just like, I know it hurts, but if somebody is pressuring you to do something and you don't want to do it, and then they don't want to talk to you or fuck with you, then you don't even want to deal with that type of person, because it's giving like R vibes, like real apey, y'all, you know, R-A-A-P vibes. You feel me? Like, when you're young, you kind of don't understand that, but that's what it is. If somebody's pressuring you to do something you don't want to do, and they're trying to force their self on you, it's giving R vibes. Like, that's what it is. And those type of men need help, because it's never that serious. Like, I get it, people, you know, get horny and they got their needs, but it's never that fucking serious to where you're trying to force yourself onto someone and pressure them into doing something they don't want to do. Like, that's weird as hell, and you don't want to associate with a guy like that. And I get it. Like, it be, and a lot of times it be these fine niggas too. Like, ugly niggas, okay, nah. But most encounters that I've had where guys try to like really pressure me into do stuff and force themselves on me, it's been the fine niggas, because they feel like, in their mind, like, bitch, I'm fine and I'm talking to you. They just feel superior. They feel like, oh, I'm a fine ass nigga talking to you, you should give me what I want from you. Is really how I see it, that they see it. So they feel offended when you don't want to do something for them. It fucks with their ego. So that's why they start getting aggressive and talking hella shit or whatever, because they're feeling like, well, bitch, why you feel like what the fuck? Like, they're just so used to girls just giving in and giving them their way. So when you don't want to do that, they feel offended, and that's why they start acting like that. But a lot of times it be the fine niggas. It be the fine niggas, because you be thinking like, damn, he fine, he want to talk to me, he want to talk to me, like, oh my god. So then you do feel pressure to want to do something with him, because you be like, damn, like, I want to keep him, like, I don't want him to not talk to me. But if you don't want to do something, you don't want to do something. No means fucking no. And even if you told that nigga you was gonna do something and you got there and you feel it in your spirit that it's not right, it's not fucking right, don't do it. That nigga just gonna be mad. But do try to get out of the situation as safely as possible, because these men get aggressive when you reject them. So a lot of times too, like in this situation, like, I just kept like giving in to the little shit he wanted to do, because I didn't want this nigga to get aggressive with me. He just seemed like that aggressive ass type of nigga, like he'll slap a bitch, and I didn't want to be slapped, because as much as I be big dogging with these paws, a nigga will beat my ass. Like, the fuck? Like, I'm not delusional. I'm delusional, but I'm not fucking delusional. I'm not hella fucking delusional. You feel me? I know the fuck. You feel me? And I'm small. Shit, back then I was small as hell. So yeah, just be careful, and just be careful. You feel me? Like, yeah, take it one for the team. Don't do it if you don't want to. You feel me? Like, I let the nigga get his little feels and little kiss. I'm glad I did not do anything with him. Like, I stuck on that. Like, I was just like, I don't want to have sex with him, because if your breath stank and you looking like that, you probably got dirty dick. Like, like, niggas always talking about how girls coochie be stanking. These niggas be, they little dangalangs be stanking too. Like, the fuck? Like, I did let the nigga get his little feels and whatever, but I'm so glad I did not let that nigga hit. Like, like, I was close to too. Yeah, I think if his friend wouldn't have came to that door, y'all, I might have. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100. And I didn't want to, but I was just like, I just was falling into peer pressure. You feel me? But yeah, that's the end of this story time. I'm gonna try to get this edited and up to date, hopefully by at least 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, October 4th, 2023. Happy Vlogtober. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow in my next motherfucking video, which is gonna be my motherfucking life update. And let me just motherfucking tell y'all, life is ghetto as fuck. Life is ghetto as the fuck. And when I tell you life is beating me down, I mean, this bitch got me in a motherfucking chokehold right now, y'all. I mean, this motherfucking bitch got me in a motherfucking headlock. This bitch is jumping me. This bitch is jumping me right now. This bitch is stomping me, like, boop, 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 stomping me out. So stay tuned tomorrow so y'all can hear all these motherfucking juicy ghetto details of my life and what the fuck going on and why I'm not in my motherfucking car. Period. I'm not even in my new motherfucking place yet. But I'm gonna give y'all the scoop and the tea on all this and where I'm at now and what's going on right the fuck now. But you know what, y'all? I have not cried. I have not broke down. And I'm so motherfucking proud of myself. I ain't had a motherfucking episode and freak the fuck out. Because usually if this was me a couple of years ago, y'all, I would be crying. I would be depressed. I wouldn't even be functioning right now. All the shit that's going on in my motherfucking life right now. But I'm going to spill all that tomorrow. And it is what it is. And I guess this is all my karma for all the shady shit I did in my past. And I hope all my karma wrapped the fuck up this year. Like, I just want all my karma to finish hitting me this motherfucking year so that next year I could prosper. You feel me? Because whatever I did to everybody in my motherfucking past that was wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize. You feel me? I was young, dumb, learning and growing, and I'm sorry for anything I did to anybody out there in the universe. I'm getting my motherfucking karma right there. So everybody that I done fell out with and you think I did something wrong and I did do something wrong, you laugh right now because my karma is beating my ass. Okay, it's whooping my motherfucking ass. Okay, it's getting me this year. It's slapping the bitch down. So I'm hoping that the universe just gonna finish up, gonna give me all my karma, whatever else is gonna happen to me bad, gonna get it in 2023. Gone. So that in 2024, which is my year. Okay, y'all, if y'all don't know, 24 is my favorite motherfucking number. My birthday is April 24th. 24 is my favorite fucking number. So y'all know next year is my year. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, this year has been full of great things and a lot of great things happen. And I do feel like everything that's happening to me is happening for a reason. That's why I haven't broke down and had a motherfucking episode because I feel like everything in my life needed to fall apart how it's falling apart now, so that I could start a whole motherfucking new life. You feel me? Like, I needed everything to fall apart. So I'm not mad. It's just hard to all this stuff happening at one time to keep your motherfucking composure. But, you know, I'm grateful for being able to have a nice job. I'm not homeless. I'm still mobile. My son is in good health. My family is in good health. And shit, I'm healthy. You feel me? So, yeah. I'm out of here. So I gotta go back to work and edit this video. And I'm gonna try to have this up for y'all. And y'all, yeah. I'm just talking, rambling. But yeah, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I love you guys till motherfucking death. And oh my god, I hit 3K. I don't even know. I didn't say this in the beginning. Thank y'all so motherfucking much. I didn't hit motherfucking 3K. Stop motherfucking playing with me, y'all. I have been doing this YouTube shit. I dropped my first video last December. So what? It's October. So it's been motherfucking 10 months of me doing this YouTube shit, and I didn't even think I would reach 1K this soon. So I really fucks with y'all, and I told y'all I was gonna have a giveaway when I hit 3K. I'm still gonna fucking do that giveaway. In one of my videos, I am gonna be dropping or announcing who the motherfucking winner is and what the motherfucking gift is. So y'all motherfucking stay tuned for that, and y'all did y'all big ones, okay? Y'all give me the 5K, and I'm gonna give y'all the mini series on how I was in a love how I was in an entanglement with 2 cousins, and that shit went motherfucking south. So shout me out. You feel me? Tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, tell your little sister, tell your little brother, tell them to tell their friends, to tell their friends, to tell their friend that it's motherfucking lit over here, and we a motherfucking vibe over here, and I'll give y'all raw, uncut. I don't give a fuck about what nobody think about me or who the motherfucker judge me. I don't give a fuck, because honestly, I'm me, and everything that I went through in my life is making me me, and it's giving me a purpose now to tell y'all my motherfucking stories and what I went through, so that maybe some young girl out there hear my stories and be like, ooh, I don't want to do that type of shit, because look how that shit turned out. Like, you feel me? So it is what it is, and I'm motherfucking out of here, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Deuces.